Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've actually posted anything on here. I was trying to make it my business that I constantly keep a diary. It's not like it's mandatory, but I feel like I should be posting it. So, you know, lately I've been like struggling with my anxiety. It's been bothering me a lot, which, you know, I said before, I'm not going to try to make it look like I have everything together with myself. I don't, you know, I'm still working on me. But lately it's been to the point where it's been so bad where I've been like having panic attacks. And, you know, I can understand having a panic attack and something kind of makes you go into a panic attack for a reason. But it's been happening where it's just it's just no reason. You know, I would just be having a panic attack. So I did have to change a lot of the things that I had been doing in order to avoid like getting anxious or having panic attacks. So I had to let go of a lot of caffeine. I haven't been drinking coffee. I haven't had a cup of coffee in probably months now. And that usually keeps the anxiety away from that anyway. Because usually when I have the coffee, it kind of sends me into overdrive. And lately I have been trying to make sure that I change the way I eat. Like I had already changed the way that I ate before, you know, but I kind of slacked off. And one of the things that had been happening within like the past 4 weeks or so, I had been having nightmares every night. And I wasn't too sure why exactly I was having nightmares every night. But, you know, it was getting tiring because it was taken away from my sleep. So I eventually like talked to my husband about it, he's a prophet. And he was telling me that I needed to change what I was eating, because I was eating a lot of like junk food. You know, I'm still not eating beef nor pork. You know, it's not that I had backslid on that, but it was some unhealthy foods that I guess my body was no longer used to, so I can't eat the same anymore. And so after I switched, I haven't been having the issue anymore. Besides that, on the spiritual realm, I have been having really odd things still kind of occurring. I don't know what I was saying the last time. The most I've gotten to meditation is about 20 minutes each time I can sit down. And that's not bad at all. I've been trying to go up to 30. You know, I want to be able to do more and more. But in my house, yet again, there's been weird things going on. So for the past 2 weeks, every night at 3 a.m. or 3 something, I'm being woke up, you know, and it's not like, you know, something waking me up, but it's just highly a coincidence that I've been waking up every night at 3, okay? Now, the thing is that I did research on it, and I have, like, heard people say, like, you know, it has to do with, I'm sorry, got a fuzz in my hair. It does, sometimes they say that does mean that you're having a spiritual awakening and whatnot. But I also did more research and went a little bit deeper into it. And one article I was reading, they say that it means that your spirit guide is actually trying to get in contact with you. So, you know, I like haven't really done too much research into spirit guides. I'm open-minded to it. I'm not saying by any means that they're not real, you know, like I'm open-minded to anything, you know, and you know, I definitely believe in angels and things like that, but you know, like I had never really thought of it like that. So last night, yet again, well, no, I'm sorry, let me tell you about the other night before last. So my husband has actually been working, so I've like been sleeping alone. And with me sleeping alone, it was kind of weird. I wasn't necessarily, when this happened, sleep nor woke. And it wasn't like I had sleep paralysis. That's totally different. But I will say that a lot of times, me personally, I believe because you're in between realms, when you are half sleep and you're going through like sleep paralysis, I feel like that's why you're able to see such things and hear certain things, you know, see spirits, hear spirits, things like that. So the thing is that I couldn't move, so I guess maybe it was sleep paralysis. Didn't feel like it, felt slightly different. And at the foot of my bed, there was this shadowy figure. Really, it looked like smoke, almost black smoke, and it had red eyes. And when I tried to like I was looking at it and I was trying to move and I couldn't cry out to Jesus. And when I did that, like when I tried to say Jesus, I woke up. And again, I looked at the time, 3:17 a.m. Now, I had done research on this, and people say that because at 3 a.m. for some reason, it's when the veil between both realms are the thinnest. That is why we're able to make contact with things like that. I've also talked to another prophetess, I'm sorry. And she was telling me this is also because I've been meditating and whatnot. And because I've been meditating, it's like you kind of draw those type of things to you because they realize that you can feel them or see them, which is annoying, right? Like, go away. Other than that, what else has been happening is, I don't know if I've ever mentioned that my kids, a while ago, and I'll probably get into this on another video because it's a long story, but there's a ghost that they were playing with. There was a little girl in a purple dress. I keep seeing that girl, not in the dress, like it's quick, it's a glance. I'll look up the stairs, excuse me, see her at the top of the stairs, and then like I'll think it's my oldest daughter because she's the same height, same skin tone and everything, and you know, then I'll look back and it's gone. It's not a bad spirit, it's nothing that's like a threat to anyone, but it is weird. Other than that, getting back to like eating correctly and whatnot, I have been skipping breakfast, well, not having it early, and I'm doing studies on it where they say that your gut is your second brain. Now, to be honest with you, like I was like skipping breakfast, I didn't know because I work out, and as far as I know, you're not supposed to skip a meal, stuff like that. It's really not necessarily that you're skipping a meal, you're just pushing it farther back. And you know, I mean, things that you eat are responsible for your mood and everything like that. You know, it's hard to believe, and you would think that no, that's not. It definitely is. And with the different way that I have been eating like the past 3 days or so, I have completely, like, total difference. And I have pushed back my breakfast to around noon. And at noon, that's when I usually come home. I go ahead and I make breakfast and I have it. Since I've been doing that, and then I, like in the morning, I don't eat, like as soon as I wake up, and I just have water. I've noticed that I haven't been anxious when I'm out. Like, you know, it's kind of crazy. I don't know, you know, but I feel like that's the only reason, is just because when I'm out now, I'm not having that problem. But, just giving you guys an update on some things, and just feel free to comment.